Darci Lynn, the talented ventriloquist who stole hearts on America's Got Talent, is now making headlines for a very different reason. She recently filed a police report against one of the show's judges, leaving fans shocked and curious. At just 12 years old, Darci became a star, winning season 12 with her unforgettable performance. What could have led her to take such a serious step? Join us as we uncover what happened in the hidden corridors of the show that changed her life forever. The puppet that changed everything. Darci Lynn grew up in Oklahoma with her parents and 3 brothers named Nick, Dalton, and Nate. She went to Deer Creek Middle School in the town of Edmond. Unlike many performers who love the spotlight from a young age, she was actually quite shy. It's hard to believe now, considering how successful she is, but talking to people used to be a big challenge for her. Before we dive deeper, it's becoming clear that what led her to file the police report is far more troubling than anyone expected, and this won't be the only thing that will shock you. Her parents played a big role in helping her come out of her shell. When she was 6 years old, they encouraged her to start entering talent contests. This was a big step for her, helping her to gradually feel more comfortable in front of people. Her early contests weren't in ventriloquism, though. She started with gymnastics and singing Broadway songs at beauty pageants. She did well, often winning first place. By 8 years old, she was competing at both state and national levels in Cinderella pageants, which are big deals in the pageant world. The big change came when she saw a ventriloquist perform at one of these pageants. This sparked her interest in ventriloquism as a way to overcome her shyness. Despite her mom seeing her more as a singer and worrying about her busy schedule, she was determined. For her 10th birthday, she convinced her parents to buy her a ventriloquist puppet. She practiced tirelessly, learning to speak without moving her lips and even mastering yodeling while keeping her mouth still. Her hard work began to pay off quickly. She entered a local talent show called Edmond's Got Talent and won first place for the best act, even beating adults. This win caught the attention of a professional ventriloquist named Gary Owen. He was so impressed with her skills that he offered to coach her and eventually became her business manager. With his help, she won more competitions and even got to perform on national TV for the first time on a show called Little Big Shots, hosted by Steve Harvey. She also made history at the International Ventriloquist Convention by being the first child to perform in their evening show. By the time she decided to audition for America's Got Talent in Austin, Texas, she was no longer the shy girl who hid behind her mom. She knew this was a huge opportunity and convinced her parents to take her to the auditions, even though it meant missing the first day of 7th grade. She performed with her rabbit puppet, Petunia, and sang Summertime by George Gershwin. Her performance was so good that it got everyone in the room, including the tough judge Simon Cowell, on their feet. Mel B., one of the judges, was so moved that she hit the golden buzzer, sending her straight to the quarterfinals. Her audition video went viral, becoming the most watched in the history of the show with 105 million views on Facebook in just 24 hours. After the golden buzzer, she continued to wow the audience and judges. In her first live performance following the buzzer, she sang Who's Loving You with her mouse puppet, Oscar, and received another standing ovation. She quickly became a favorite on the show, making it all the way to the semi-finals where she introduced another puppet, Edna Dornacher, who was a hit with the audience. As the competition heated up in the top 10, she faced tough opponents including comedians, dance groups, and singers. But she held her own, performing with a little help from my friends, with Petunia and Oscar. This performance helped her continue on the path to winning the show. Winning America's Got Talent was a major turning point. It launched her into stardom, but it seems she might be taking a step back from the public eye recently. While it's not clear why she's less visible these days, it's common for young stars to reassess their paths after early fame. Whatever she decides to do next, it's clear she has a bright future ahead, thanks to her unique talent and the strong foundation she built from a young age. Getting the golden buzzer was just the beginning for her. What came next showed that winning wasn't just about talent. Instead of settling down with a Las Vegas show, she chose to go on a tour across America. Her family thought it was better for the then 13-year-old, and she agreed. Her 2018 tour, called Darci Lynn and Friends Live, was originally planned as just 5 shows. But the response was so huge that they extended it to 52 shows. From January 2018 to January 2019, she traveled all over the country, even adding 9 special Christmas shows called Rocking Around the Christmas Tree with Darci Lynn and Friends. The tour was a big success, especially with young fans who dream of becoming ventriloquists like her. At many of her shows, she met young fans who often brought their own puppets. She loved seeing their excitement about ventriloquism, a passion they all shared. Before her Christmas tour began, she got a cool chance to perform on a holiday show with the famous singing group Pentatonix. As a big fan of the Grammy-winning group, she brought along her puppet Petunia. Petunia pretended not to know who Pentatonix was, joking about hearing some nice singing from backstage. During the show, Petunia and Pentatonix made everyone laugh by changing the lyrics of "Oh Christmas Tree" to fit Easter. The audience loved their playful performance. The holiday special also featured other stars like Jay Leno, Jennifer Hudson, Howie Mandel, Brett Eldredge, and Kermit the Frog. In 2018, she got her own TV holiday special, Darci Lynn, My Hometown Christmas, filmed at the church in her hometown. This special brought back Pentatonix and included famous country singers like Toby Keith and Hunter Hayes, along with violinist Lindsey Sterling. Having her own Christmas special was a dream come true, blending her love for performing with the joy of the holiday season. After winning America's Got Talent, her career truly took off. She toured the country and even starred in her own TV special, showing the world she was just getting started. From using puppets on stage to possibly acting in movies, she became known as a talented young ventriloquist and singer. In one of her specials, she invited Kristen Chenoweth and even sang alone without her puppets for the first time. This performance hinted that she might explore more solo singing in the future. Though she loved ventriloquism, she expressed interest in expanding her talents to singing, music, and more TV appearances. She tried out a new role as a panelist on the Nickelodeon show Unfiltered, working alongside Gabrielle Nevea Green from All That. The show challenged the panelists to guess the identities of disguised celebrities, mixing elements from The Masked Singer and What's My Line? She quickly fit in with her charm and quick thinking. She also made several returns to America's Got Talent after her win. A highlight came during the AGT Champion season, where she performed Tina Turner songs with her puppet Oscar. Though she didn't advance initially, losing to Christina Ramos, she was brought back as a wild card. In the finals, she surprised everyone by performing opera, showing off her versatility and finishing as the runner-up to Shin Lim. Despite her rising fame, nerves sometimes got the best of her, especially during her Champions audition, which she admitted felt even scarier than her original appearance. Fortunately, her wild card entry gave her another chance to shine. She brought back Petunia, the puppet that had helped her win Season 12, whose bold personality gave her the confidence to deliver a standout performance. She kept evolving, proving she wasn't just a one-time winner. But as her career grew, balancing fame with her personal life became more challenging than ever.